Okay, guys. So I'm very sorry. I thought it was Tableau, but it's all about Power BI. So let's talk about Power BI.
Hi, ma'am. Good morning.
Good morning.
Ma'am, can we find these recording sessions also, ma'am?
Yes, I'm recording the sessions, right? You will be able to view them in the library section of your portal.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, guys. So I will start again from the beginning, guys. So as I mentioned earlier, today we will talk about the Power BI. It's a very simple and a very easy tool to use, guys. Okay. So before I get into the tool itself, let's first introduce and let's start from the beginning and the basics. So guys, people who have all joined into my session today are all people who finished their theory classes, right? So if you all have finished the theory classes and you all understand that a business analyst will work in multiple phases of the project, right? And at the same time, a business analyst role is also based out in multiple variants. Now, what do you mean by a variant? Please note this, guys. A business analyst role is planned in a manner where you are not designated to work in one area only. Okay, one area only. You would be required to work in multiple important and less important activities. Okay, so having said that, when you're talking about a business analyst, we have multiple variants such as an IT BA. Okay, we do have a BPM BA. We also have an agile BA. We have a domain-based BA who is exclusive for banking or pharma or for healthcare and so on and so forth. We have a BI BA. Guys, we have many such variants in business analysis. Okay, so one of the variant is called as BI BA. So let's talk about what do you mean by BI. So guys, business intelligence. So when I meant BI, it is called as business intelligence. Now, what do you mean by business intelligence? Yes, this is a very latest or a very very important area where it concentrates on reports. Okay, so business intelligence is that area where we concentrate on reporting. Now, few people might think, ma'am, just for reporting or just for reports, do we need a tool or do we need an area for that? The answer is yes. Previously, what happened, guys, reporting and reports were not that important few years down the line, but because of the diverse data, okay, and because of these important decisions that have been taken based on the data, reporting is playing a very important role. So to do this, we have these experts, okay, who only spend time on reports. Okay, they're called as BISMEs, business intelligence SMEs. We have data analysts, okay, who are exclusively working on data and they're trying to take some decisions based on the data. However, this reporting is actually come out and is playing a very important role to no matter where you go, and it is also touched the business analyst or business analysis as well. So basically, under business analysis or business analyst, reports are play a very important role. Now, what if I am a junior BA? Is reports important? Or reporting important?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
What for a BA?
Yeah, it is important.
Senior BA,
exactly.
product manager, no, you name it. Is everybody reports important, guys?
Yes. Yes. Everyone.
One more question.
For everyone.
Do
it
I
is.
have to prepare reports only when I'm in the project, or even I can prepare reports out of the project also?
Both out of the project or inside any
So,
time.
so if someone says, ma'am, what if I'm not in the project? Should I have to prepare reports? Yes. In fact, you need to prepare daily report also sometimes in some companies, weekly, bi-monthly, monthly. So guys, having said that, reports do play a very important role. Now, what is the role of BA here and how much are we supposed to get into this BI? Okay, so please note, guys, a business analyst role is a very functional role. Okay, we are concentrating more on making decisions for the business, recommending solutions, adding value to the business. Okay, for that, every time you might not get a proper well prepared documents or well prepared requirements. There are sometimes decisions should be taken based on the data also. Okay, so when you want to understand the data, when you want to create your reports, no matter what, this BI is very, very important tool for a business analyst. Please note, guys, I'm again repeating, reports are very important for your everyday work. Okay, to present your work to the client, to present your work to the stakeholders, to have a real-time analysis on your work, okay, to get a project. So basically all across, all through your BA journey, guys, these reports play a very, very important role. Now, sometimes you might have to just use Excel to prepare this role. Excel to prepare a report, which is good to go. And you have very small data. It's okay. But there are a lot of scenarios where they would have huge number of data and you need to prepare reports on that data. So for initially there was MS Office or MS Excel with which we used to create reports. Even today, many companies still believe or still depend on Excel only, guys. However, currently, to understand or to analyze or to take a solution or a recommendation from your work, we need to prepare this BI reports. Are we all clear so far, guys? So having said that, today we will talk about one very simple tool, and that tool is called as Power BI. Okay, so guys, Power BI is what tool? It's a business intelligence tool, or it is also called as a data visualization tool. Okay, it is also called as a analysis tool, data analysis tool, and many more, guys. Okay, so and in market there are many such tools available, guys, with which you can create this reports. What are those tools? We have SAP, we have Zoho, we have Oracle, we have Power BI, we have Tableau, Excel. Many tools are available. So out of which we have chosen Power BI and Tableau because they are frequently asked in interview and organizations out there are using. And third important, it does not need any technical knowledge to work on these reports. Okay, guys. So which is why we have used these.
Ma'am, last sentence you said that customer doesn't need any kind of a technical knowledge to understand such.
Not the customer. As a business analyst, we do not need any technical knowledge to work through this tools.
Okay, great, fine.
Clear so far, guys? Any questions? Any concerns? Okay. Now, so let's concentrate on Power BI to be very, very specific. Okay. So, guys, as I mentioned earlier, Power BI currently is called as an interactive data visualization software. Power BI is developed by Microsoft. Okay, so here this product's main motto is business intelligence. It is a part of your Microsoft team, okay, where we are only concentrating on this data visualization and all about your business intelligence. Okay, now what is the advantage of Power BI? Okay, number one, because Power BI has many advantages. I'll tell you. Yes, I said something. Guys, you can't see my screen. Actually, I'm sharing the screen. Rohini,
others are able to see your screen, but like no movements further SAP. Yeah,
I'm sorry. I didn't write anything for the SAP.
Okay, that's okay. Then it is visible.
Okay. Okay, fine. So guys, as I mentioned earlier, so here when talking about this Power BI, what can we do with this Power BI? As I told in earlier, what are the advantages of this tool? Number one, the first advantage here is you can do your data visualization. You can do the data visualization. You can do real-time analysis, guys. Okay, you can also make sure you are trying to extract data from different sources. At the same time, you can also extract data of different categories or different files. Okay, you can also get it from different sources, also get it from different formats, and you can combine them and make decisions. Okay, guys. So this all is available using your Power BI. Now, what is a data visualization? Because I'll tell you in generic what happens is organizations out there, okay, organizations out there have raw data. Now, what do you mean by raw data? Is the data which is not cleaned, neither it is not organized. It's a very data which is in hundreds and thousands of records. With this data, we cannot take a decision, guys. It's impossible. So we do have certain experts or certain SMEs. What they do is they take the data, they clean it, they sort it, they prioritize it, they remove the unwanted data. They do all the cleaning and they organize the data. Okay. So when you're organizing the data, I'm talking about thousands and thousands and thousands of fields and sheets, guys. So it's very impossible for a human being to keep looking at every record and every scenario, which is why these BI tools have come where we are able to clean the data and trying to refine the data and visualize them in our required manner. So whatever data you have, you want a pie chart? Yes. You want a graph? Yes. You want anything else? Yes. So all the data visualization is very much possible here. And with this visualization, you can take decisions. The second point here is real-time analysis. So what is a major advantage which I like here in this BI tools is, guys, here, whatever visualizations that you have created, like for example, I have a source file. What is a source file? A file where all the data is there somewhere else. Let's assume I have it in SQL, a database. Now, with the help of that data, the source file, I have created a pie chart. Okay, a pie chart. Now let's assume I'm using a Excel. Guys, if I want to or if I make a change in the source file, can the pie chart change in Excel? If I change small number or if I edit the data in the main file, the Excel may physically you have to come and you have to again create the diagram or you have to understand. It will waste time, right? But this BI tools, where what happens is, guys, whatever changes you make in the source file, everything, anything connected diagram will change. You don't have to worry about where is changing, what is changing. So what is happening, in other words, are we not giving real-time analysis to the client? Right, guys? That is a major advantage of this BI tools. Third, guys, if you have the data sitting in your desktop, okay, you have data sitting in your database, which is SQL, MySQL, you name it, wherever it is. Okay, if the data is in your server, okay, if the data is in your client's location, okay, no matter where, you can extract all the data and you can create this charts or these reports using the data. Okay. Similarly, if you have the data in different formats such as PDF, Word, Excel, PNG, whatever files that you have, you can also connect this data and you can pull out the decisions from this data. Okay, that is the major advantage of this BI tool. The reason why these BI tools have become so popular is the kind of design, the kind of beautiful information you pull out from this is very, very worth working on, guys. Clear so far? Any questions, any doubts?
Ma'am, for data visualization, there is this pivot table also in Excel. So doesn't the pivot table do the same thing, like provide?
It does not. It doesn't.
Okay.
The reason being here, if you, when I open the tool, you'll understand. There are so many approaches or the ways you can create. So when talking about a pivot table, how many designs can you create using that feature?
There's just limited pie charts and bar charts.
That's it. Pie chart, bar charts. You can't create anything else, right? But these BI tools may, and with that, the problem is, one more issue is, once you create a pie chart, okay, not everybody might understand what are you trying to figure out from that pie chart or a graph chart, right? A person should clearly explain what you're trying to figure out there. But with the BI tool, just by sending a proper dashboard, the other person will understand it is so user-friendly. You don't even have to explain him or her what exactly is there in the content.
Got it. Got it.
Okay, so you understand a little later what I'm trying to tell you here. Yeah.
Thank you.
It's really difficult to create a dashboard in Excel. actually.
Right, I know, yes, but it's very easy here. You'll understand now. I mean, at least I did not create a dashboard in Excel. I did create this pivot tables and all, but I did never really created a dashboard because it's very difficult and time consuming, most importantly. But here it's very easy in BI tools, guys. I'll show that to you. Okay, guys. So this is all about your BI tool. Now let's talk about what all can you also do here with your Power BI. So guys, another major advantage of or very unique features of Power BI. Now you can ask, ma'am, why did we choose Power BI, not any other? Why can't we do SAP or others? I'll tell you the unique features of Power BI. See, point number one here, the Power BI actually allows, okay, see, here you have a concept called as data sets. What does data set is? A limited amount of data is there. So if the Power BI will allow you to cut the data, like let's assume I have like 100,000 records. Okay, I want to make decision using these records. But if I really work on this 100,000 records, I can create this visualization. But there might be a little miscommunication or misunderstanding when I'm creating this pie chart, because imagine how much of data I have to show to the client at one go. So this Power BI will let me cut the data into data sets, small a, b, c, d, and then I can combine it later. Okay, you have to run a query and you can cut the data according to your limited size and you can perform your operations on it. That is possible. Whatever source file you have, that also you can do all these changes. Okay, guys. Second thing is here, all the market trends. What all market trends are right now in the BI? Okay, automatically this feature or this tool will update that into your tool. Tomorrow when you purchase Power BI in organization, you don't have to manually keep on adding features to it. It will automatically take it and update that in the tool, so that you will get all the trends of the competitive market. Then you also get notifications on how to update the versions into whatever you like. Let's assume you have been using Power BI, I'll tell you the product. It will recommend you, okay, I think you can also use this, and you can install it later. Okay, guys. Then it will also have a lot of technology and algorithm backend, which will give you the benefit of extremely good looking and valuable output, guys. And most importantly, these dashboards will help you to navigate through the data. It's very, very simple. Some of you ask me Tableau and Power BI. I love Power BI for multiple reasons, which I'll tell you a little later. Okay. Now, let's understand what do you mean by what are the products that Power BI has. Okay. What are the products that Power BI will give us, guys? Now, under Power BI, we have one very simple that we will use here, and that is called as Power BI Desktop. Power BI Desktop. So guys, basically what is this Power BI Desktop is here. This is one something, it will have all the features of the tool. Okay, it has the you can become the author, you can publish the tool, you can, all these developers, everybody can log in and they can use this Power BI. Generally it is the paid version of the Microsoft. However, we do get a trial version, guys, which we will use for now, and we will start working on it. Okay, you have it's a paid version actually. Next is your Power BI service. Power BI service. BI service. Now, what is Power BI service? It is that software where you can actually host, or you can save it on the cloud. So guys, what is one disadvantage of Power BI trial version is you cannot have any confidential data here, because anybody will be able to view it. It's a free version. Okay, but the other ones are actually paid, and you can host your data, you can send your data to the concerned client people, and you can have administration sharing there. It is a paid version, which we will not need for now, but your companies will purchase that. Then you have a data gateway, Power BI data gateway. Now, what does that mean? This is where you will be able to get the data from your server. Guys, one more advantage now we have is we don't have the real data, neither can we get the connect to our database because it's a free version. But data gateway is where you can connect between these data sources like this one, like SQL, live query and stuff like that, where the admin will be taking care of it. Then you have report server, where you can actually send your reports to the mobile phones. You can send your report to your, and you can also update it every 4 months and so on and so forth. Okay, guys. So out of all of these features, we would get into the one tool that we would use here is called as Power BI Desktop. Luckily, guys, earlier few months before, we were only using a public version. There was not even a trial version also. We have Power BI public where we had to use it. But luckily, from the last 1 to 2 months, they have released this version of Power BI Desktop free version. It was not there before. So luckily, when I have got into it, I'm started using it, guys. Clear so far? Any questions, any doubts? Are we all good, guys?
Can you explain me the data gateway?
Data gateway. Data gateway, what happens is, as I mentioned earlier, okay, I'll show that in a minute. Like, let me show you one diagram. I think that will help you understand what that gateway means.
How long is the trial version?
15 days, I believe. Yes.
If I want to use it that as well, is there any opportunity?
I'm sorry, can you ask your question again?
After 15 days, how can we able to?
You might have to log in through another Gmail account or another Google account and you can use it. Okay, so guys, can you all see here the image? Is it clear? Should I also?
Yes, ma'am.
This image. Okay, let me open this. Okay, this is better. So guys, here what happens is, how does this Power BI actually works? What happens is, this Power BI will connect with multiple data sources. If you notice, we have multiple data sources. Okay, whatever data source have been there, it will connect with the Power BI services, which is your desktop, data server, your report server, all of the servers. Right, using your external and using your, do you see this boxes here? This is nothing but a database. So you will actually take the data from the database also and you can use these services. Okay, using the data from this database is called as a Power BI data server. So wherein you're taking the real-time data for visualization. Are you all clear? So it is very simple. Power BI will take the hundreds of data sources here. It will connect it to all the Power BI services, and it will also use this real-time data from the database servers and the servers, and they will convert into do the data visualization, clean it, everything, and you can view the data. At the same time, this Power BI desktop will publish. Now, what is publishing is, whatever data that you have cleaned it and you have created this database visualizations, right? So once you feel that, yes, I'm good to go, you will send this data, the finalized report, to the concerned stakeholders or concerned clients. Okay, so this is how your Power BI works, guys. Any questions, any doubts?
Ma'am, can you explain publish again?
Sure. So basically what's happening is, I will take the data, okay, I will connect it with Power BI. Okay, I will also go to Power BI desktop, create a data visualization like a dashboard. Okay, what all data that I have, I will send it to this BI services, which is what a reports server or a data server. I will take the real-time information, and then once the data is ready to go, then I will access or send it to the concerned stakeholders. Are we clear? So in Power BI desktop, you're only creating the dashboards. Okay, but you're not sending it yet. To send the data, you should use multiple other services such as data server, report server, and other servers. And then only you will be able to send the data to the concerned stakeholders. Clear now? Yeah. Are we all good, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. So now let's
Oil markets. Why 2023
can
is
you please
likely to
mute
be as
yourself?
volatile as 2022.
Ishwar, please mute yourself. Okay, guys. Now let's get into how do we install this Power BI. Guys, please note here, I'm again repeating. Okay, guys, if you want to install your Power BI, it is an open source tool. You do not need any COPD employees help to install this Power BI. Okay, so please do not raise a service request stating please install Power BI. I'm again repeating. For Power BI, it's an open source. You can do it yourself. You do not need anybody, second person's help or COPD's help to install this tool into your computer. Okay, so having said that, I'm just open Google. Can you all see Google? Yes. So guys, here I will just say Power BI desktop download. Okay, so this is where you will go here. You will click on this downloads. Okay, you can download it from here. Okay, or else we will also come here. You will say English download. Okay, guys. So this is where you will download your desktop. Are we all clear, guys? Any questions?
Ma'am, can you show it again?
Sure. So just go on Google. Okay, you just say Power BI download for desktop, or else you can even come here. Okay, you can go here. You can select or go to your version. Let's see. Sorry, we'll go here. It's easier. Download Power BI tools and apps. Go to your Power BI desktop here and say download. It will say, do you want to open? The answer is yes, and you can download it. Clear, guys? It's very easy.
Okay, ma'am.
Clear? So it's all.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Yeah, ma'am, it's Sneha. So actually, I have missed like half an hour. So can you please concisely give me the
Sneha, I'm sorry, I'm recording the session. Sneha, you can listen to it once the session is over. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Can I get the recordings after that?
You will it will be posted in the library section of your portal, Sneha. You can get it from there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, ma'am.
Most welcome. Okay, guys. So what will I do is I've already installed Power BI desktop here. I will open it.
Can you just repeat it again? The download section. I just missed it.
Which one you want me to explain?
I am on the page Microsoft 365 for one person.
That is not 365 that you're taking. No, you're downloading Power BI desktop.
Just a second. Okay, is Power BI where it is? Can you just show me again?
Yeah, I'm parallelly downloading that, and it is like once I clicked on the download, there is a Microsoft Store. There is a separate window got open, that is Microsoft Store, but nothing is moving from there.
So go for download Power BI desktop free version or trial version.
1 minute. Just a second.
Okay, so guys, we will take the session now. We can do that little later. Okay. Okay, so guys, again, let me go to my tool again. So this is where is the first page of the tool. So this is where I have installed it. I have downloaded it, guys. And this is the Power BI desktop. Any questions, guys? Any more for you? Guys, one request, please, all of you, if you are not talking to me, please mute yourself, because I can hear your personal conversations also. Others are also getting disturbed. So please understand and mute if you're not talking. So I see others talking to your family, to your friends, and please, I understand, but please mute it. Now, so guys, this is where I have come. So anywhere, most importantly, you need to get the data for you to work towards your Power BI. So what will I do is, I will go to this sources here. Okay, there are no recent sources. Okay, so guys, here for your Power BI, you need to get some sample data. Okay, you need to get certain sample data. Okay, so to get the sample data, you need to first understand where is the data. First, do you see this? There is import data from Excel. There is import data from Excel. Because I don't have data in Excel, I won't touch it. Import data from SQL server. Because the trial version, I don't have a connection to the SQL server, I won't use this. Paste the data into a blank table. Even that is not possible. The reason being, we do not have the data. Try a sample data set. Probably I can get this. So click on it. So guys, this is your sample data. Okay, so I will take some sample data. Okay. Yes. So guys, this is the sample data given to us by the Power BI. Okay, I will just select this data. So this is your data, guys. So financial sample, XLX2, and this is the data that you have. Any questions, any doubts how I came here? Should I again repeat? Yes.
Okay, right, got it.
I'm sorry, sorry?
No.
Please again repeat. Sure. See, what I have done is, I have opened the Power BI, right? So this is the first page I was able to view. Okay, so if you look at it, there are 4 options given to me. Import data from Excel, import data from SQL server, and that is not possible because we don't have the data, right? Next is your paste data into a blank table. Also can't be done because this data is not there. So I have to try a sample data. Okay, I will try a sample data. Now here, when I'm trying to draw the sample, take a sample data, I will click on it, guys. Here I have some sample data. I will come here. Okay, I will select this, and this is the data. Is it all clear, guys? Any questions, any doubts here? How I got this? This is already there in Power BI, guys.
Okay.
Clear? Okay. So I will say, see, now we have multiple things. Okay. So guys, what do you mean by load? Here in load data, what is happening is this data is automatically loaded into your Power BI or into the place where you want to create this data visualization. Okay. Now, what is transform data? It will clean the data and then it will transform the data into your Power BI tool. Okay. So I will say transform data and I will load it. See.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, just now you have imported sample data set. So
Yes.
is this the same process for the Excel and SQL?
Which one? For SQL also same, no? You'll extract the data.
Okay, but just one click on that.
Yes,
Same
you have to click on that. It will connect to your SQL. From there, whatever data you want, you will select the data and you'll import it and it will be imported here.
Okay.
Clear so far, guys?
I'm
sorry, your voice is breaking.
Yeah, ma'am, can you explain from try a sample data set? Like from
so that is what I just. So guys, again, I'm showing it for third time. So please pay attention, guys. Okay, I am going here and I'm loading a sample data. I have taken the financials data. I'm transforming the data. Okay, so I'm transforming the data is what I am putting the data into the place where I would want to work on the data. Okay, guys, I will say transform data and it is transformed. The data is here where you can prepare your dashboards. Now, what I will do here is, guys, I can edit the data. Please note, as a business analyst, I'm again repeating, as a business analyst, your core job is not to edit the data. That is not at all our headache, guys. Our core job is not to edit the data. Okay, loading is only taking the data from there and loading it here, just putting it here. I'll tell you the difference here in a minute. Okay, so here what is happening is, but sometimes there might be scenarios where you might edit the minor things in the data. Guys, please note, this data is not your data, it is a company's data. So before you edit, you have to make sure that you get the confirmation from the people who work on this data. It's very, 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 very important, because you make the changes and later on something else is affected which you are not aware of. It might be a problem. Okay, so very importantly, what you need to understand is whatever data that you're talking or dealing with, make sure you get the permissions from the concerned people. That's very important, guys. Okay, just for our practice purpose, we will do one small thing. Just a minute, guys.
Click transformation, but nothing had happened.
Apply to.
That is thing.
Okay, guys, what is your question?
Once you click transformation data, nothing had happened actually. So that's what I'm asking. So do we need to that apply?
Because I have not finished yet. Let me tell you what is the difference here. So guys, now what is load data is, I'm just loading the data and I can't edit the data. Whatever data is there, you're just taking it. Okay, here in transform data, what can I do is I can also have a permission to edit the data. Like for example, let's assume I will go to this unit sold. I want to edit this data. Okay, so what I will do is I will just come here. I will take this data and I will say that I would want to make it into whole digits. Clear this? Okay, yes, Preetham, you have raised your hand. Please go ahead.
From where you are doing it, I can't see your cursor is moving at all.
Which cursor?
Your screen is kind of
Stuck, yeah. I mean, it's
You
not
are stuck
even.
on a page. You are stuck on a page, ma'am.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
we
So
can
you need
see.
to explain all these things since you have.
No, I did not explain anything, guys. Please, no, please wait. I'm not doing anything. I'm not edited the data. I'm just saying this is the data that we have received. Okay. So here, when I said transform the data,
since you got the sample in this format, after that you didn't do anything, right?
Nothing.
Okay. Let me ask my now. I see a lot of these BI and Power Query in Excel. Is that somewhat similar, or like what are the differences that you can tell us between the Power BI, Power Query and Power BI?
Power Query. Power Query is editor. Here I'm editing the data. It's a part of Power BI only, no?
Yeah. So yeah, because it also has Power BI, right? So I was just trying to understand if.
Your voice is breaking, Preetham.
I'm so sorry. Error? No?
It's breaking in between though. But yeah.
I was just trying to understand. I see a lot of fields here, or the functionalities that you're showing us in the Power Query. So how does it relate to Power Query? What I'm looking right now is a Power Query window. So why Power BI is very important for us? Is it only for data
from
visualization?
Here you need to create reports and dashboards, right? This is the data that we have received. From here you'll prepare reports. Now with this data, what decisions can you make?
Okay. Now basically, yeah, right.
So what all data that I have extracted is sitting in the Power Query editor. So this is the data that you have. See, if you notice, see there are 16 columns, 700 rows. With this data, I cannot do anything. You getting it? Right?
Agreed.
So to make a decision, to make something, I am using Power BI to do this. This is what I will do. Clear? Okay. Sorry, someone's speaking. I'm not able to hear. Your voice is breaking. Okay, guys. Fine. So now what I can do is I can remove the empty ones. I can remove the filters. Okay. If let's assume here, if you look at this data, guys, it has certain decimals here. I want to make it whole numbers. Okay. What I can do is I'll select this. Okay. I will go to my this drop down. Okay. I will say number filters and I will see the screen. Guys, you can't see my screen?
No, we can see.
We can
Yeah.
Ma'am,
your internet connection. Seeing the screen.
Sorry, are you all able to see the screen?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, it's visible. Even from Sri Lanka also, I'm watching your screen. It's clear.
Okay, good to know.
From Japan.
Okay,
Sri Lanka.
okay. So here, so what I'm doing is I'm removing all of, I'm just cleaning it, guys. So what I can do is I'll say equals. Okay, so if you notice, guys, everything is in. Are you all clear what I have done? Okay, what if I want to just change the name of it? But please note, we will not concentrate on this data editing, guys. We're just doing it only for sake of learning. Please note, we might not even do anything here in your real companies. Okay, this is the job of a data analyst, not a job of a business analyst. Clear, guys? So please don't worry on this part. Okay, so right again, I will just go to drop down and I can remove the empty and do any kind of changes if you want to, or else if you want to leave it like this also, no issues, no matter what. Guys, so clear so far? So till now, what did we learn is we did speak about what is Power BI, how do we get Power BI installed. Then I also looked at the sample data, guys. Okay, and please note, whenever you're talking about a sample data, please do not use your organization's data, guys. I'm again telling you, because this might have a problem because it's a free version that we are using. Okay, so please do not use your real-time data. Clear? Just a second, the data is just on. I will just take it again. Now, once you have, now what is the good thing about Power BI? Yes. So guys, in Power BI, what all data that I have here, okay, what all data I have here, I can directly create a dashboard. Okay, I can directly create a dashboard, guys. Okay,
We're not
now,
having the data.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Data again. You said you clicked on
I just said apply because I want to apply this data. I've made the changes, whatever I wanted. I want to apply that data. Clear now? Okay. So guys, if you notice, see, these are your data that we have. Financials data is here. Okay, so I will remove it. Now, do you see this right-hand corner that we have? These are all your visualizations that are provided. Guys. So what all visualizations that the BI is providing, the whole list is given here. Okay, so however you want, you can create this data. Are we all clear, guys? So this is what is BI giving us. Now, what I want to do here is this left-hand corner is nothing but a report. Okay, this is your source data. This is your real data that we were talking about. Okay, this is the data that we have extracted from the so-and-so place. Okay, guys. Then what is this? Then do you remember we also spoke about an ER diagram, entity relationship diagram? Do you remember in the workshop?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So what does entity relationship diagram do? Is what is an entity? So if you notice, this is one table, this is one table. Okay, I want to create a relationship. Like for example, I want to take data from here. I want to take separate data, combine it and create one report. Can I do it? You can. Okay, but here I'm unable to do because the same data. Do you see this? Same data is here, same data is here. But in an organization, what we can do, we can take two different data and you can connect them, create a relationship, an ER relationship, entity relationship, and then you create your visualizations. Are we all clear, guys? So we can create. This is also one of the features that Power BI gives, which is not available in Tableau. Are we all good, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Now let's get into it. So guys, now what can I do is I will take this data and I will start inserting the data. Okay. So now let's see what we can do here.
Ma'am, sorry for the interruption. In to do the Power BI also. So I was just trying for the sample data. So when I just open the sample data in the Power BI desktop, so after that there is a sheet 1, financials 1, and sheet 1 is there. So after that we have to transform the data. We have to load it.
Transform the data you will do when you want to edit the data. If you do not want to edit data,
okay,
you can just load the data.
Load. Okay, for load the data also the icon is not completely visible. Means only the Excel is there. The sample Excel is there. Load transform data, and the transform data and load icon is means it's not complete. So that's why
you have to select financial. There is a
You
check
have to
button.
check
You have
that
to
box.
select it. There is a check button before the
okay.
You will be able to see.
Now that I have the data, so guys, now note that we need to create this rows and columns and pull out the data and create these visualizations. Okay, see what I have done for that is, now if you look at my data, I have nothing here displayed. From where will I create a visualization? For that, I will open this fields option. Okay, I have this data here. You see this, guys? I will click on it, drop down. So now I will select the data. Okay, now let's assume I have sales, this COGS country and all that. Okay, I will select country and I will take sales. Okay, let's see what data can be expanded. It says map and field cannot come. So can I use any other data? So guys, if you notice, I have pulled out data according to the country. See, United States, Canada, France, Germany, Mexico. I have this data, sales data as per the country. Are you able to notice here, guys?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
What else can I do? Let's see. Now I don't want it this way. You want somewhere else. You can select from. However you want a pie chart. You can take a pie chart. You can take this. Yes.
Can you repeat?
Sure. What I have done is I'm just selecting the data to create a dashboard. So what you see is data visualization. So these are the fields that are, the data that is available with us. So I'm selecting the data accordingly, and it is coming, guys. I'm able to do the data visualization. You getting it? So what did I select? I selected the sales data and the country data. Okay, so I'm able to get this. So this is according to the country and the sales of it. Okay, so now let's assume I take for the next new visualization, I will take a new one. Okay, let's assume I take the year and I take the unit sold. Okay, and probably I'll take the profit. I'll take the year, unit sold, and the profit. Can I get any other way of doing it? Let's see. So I'm just selecting the different visualization styles, guys. That's it. Okay. You can have it however you want. I'm just changing it according to our interest, nothing else. Clear? So let's assume I will take something else for this. Maybe I will take this scenario. Okay, that's clear. So again, for the next, yes, someone said something. Sorry, what have you selected to create new data? You went data visualization. Can you please unmute and ask your question? It's a little confusing for me. So now, guys, what did I do? I've taken the month number and I want to know which segments may what profit I'm getting. See this.
Ma'am, can you please tell us
Sorry,
the
ma'am,
selection?
I'm sorry.
We are taken for selection, the signing.
I'm just selecting according to my own understanding. That's it. I have this financial data, right? I'm just saying which segment. I have multiple segments here for which what profit they have made. Okay, now what I can do, I can also select one more data visualization saying segment and the country maybe. Do I have an option? Yes, I do have an option. I have multiple segments and multiple countries, and also I can put the years also if I want to. Okay, now let's see how I can change the style of it. So guys, see, I have selected a map. It says it's not a right visualization. The Power BI is saying, please don't use this. It is not going to help you. So I have to remove it. Okay, so it is asking me to select one good way of doing with it. So that is the best part about this visualization as well. Are we able to understand what I'm doing, guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So in Power BI, the major advantage is you don't have to separately create this report separately and then do this dashboard. What you see here is actually a dashboard only, guys. Okay, the major advantage here is that you can directly create a dashboard. Okay, guys. So this is one of the dashboard that I have created. Are you able to understand? Yes, yes.
Ma'am, I have.
Go ahead.
Parallelly, I'm also using and so when I'm selecting feed, okay, like profit and segment. So I've got one pie chart or one kind of a. Let you have four there in. When I'm selecting, I only will be able to do only, not
just
multiple.
Click outside the image. Just click outside the image. You can create one more vision.
Okay.
Are we able to understand how I've created this dashboard, guys? All of you?
One of the chart. How can we delete if some chart?
You want to delete this, huh? You want to edit or you add another one for this?
After deleting this, I can add another one, or I don't need that chart.
Just select that and delete.
Okay, thank you.
And just select that and can delete it, no problem.
Is there a way to export it to PDF or?
Yes, we can.
It comes to dashboard, but then you said that this also is a dashboard. So can I just export it from here?
Export it. You can do that also. See here, you can also go to your file and you can import, export, publish. What do you mean by publish the data? Publish is where you want to publish it in this Power BI only, and you can see everybody who can, they can view it from Power BI. Okay, if you want to export, you can also export into a PDF or into a Power BI template. You can save the report, you can save as an, just like, because it's Microsoft, right? Same features.
How to decide like what kind of visualization should we perform?
That all depends from the usage and from the requirements of the stakeholders and the client, right? Let's assume if your client or a stakeholder has Power BI logins, credentials, you publish it, they can view it from here only. If the concerned stakeholders does not have the required tools, you put it into a PDF and export and send it to them to a PDF. It all depends on how you want to show it.
So it is the requirements are being communicated by the stakeholders, right?
No, this is not the requirement, the data. What we're doing is a data.
No, let's say I'm talking about the stakeholders concerning about this data. No, not from the business analyst point of view.
You get the data from the concerned stakeholders only. For that data only, you're changing and doing this visualization.
What kind of visualizations or what kind of reports they want from us? So that way I'm saying.
So here, what kind of visualization they might not tell you, because it all depends on you. See, here also, I can change the visualization if you think this is not effective for me to explain. Okay, if I feel that it's not a good way of showing, I will remove it. Getting it? right?
Yes, yes.
So which visualization to choose, the client will not tell you. Our motto here is to make sure that you give the best output for the data that we have. That is what is a job of a PI. Clear?
So whatever Excel we role of Power BI is that we will just extract pie
Sorry,
charts, right?
sorry, I'm unable to. Your voice is breaking. Let's see, is it my internet or something? Wait.
So Power BI is whatever data we have, we will just input in this Power BI. We can show it.
Yes, the Power BI's job is to take the data, extract the data, clean the data, edit the data, and create these visualizations.
Field option, it will automatically come in the field. All the columns, it automatically.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
If that's your original data, that is exactly how it will come. It will come.
Will affect this diagram if you can show us by changing this. Just how will this pie chart or any other diagram change?
You want another diagram? Huh? You go to the visualization, select whatever diagram you want.
Diagram is okay. Just wanted to see how
you can change it from here. Visualization.
Not this, the source data.
Do you want source data? This is source data.
Yeah. So if you any values, how will it affect the?
That is what is algorithm created by Power BI. No? Once you change the source data, automatically the Power BI's technology and algorithm will update that in the sheet then.
Saying as we have here, if the 100 records have been deleted or 200 records have been, that we gets changed automatically.
Yes.
Actually, in my organization, we prepare this. This is actually a report we prepared dashboard also, but I'm unable to dashboard every month as per the change in my data.
You're unable to create that change, is it?
Yes, ma'am. Generally, I report and dashboard, save it and show it to my senior. That is why they follow the same steps again and again.
Okay,
so how do I update the same dashboard on month?
You don't do it manually. It is already updated by the tool itself. You don't update it again. That is what is a BI tool. If you have to manually update, you can use Excel only, right? Right? So you don't update that.
And dashboard will change on its own.
It should. That is what is the main role of the BI. It has to update it. That is called as real-time analysis. If you make a change in the source data,
it's somewhere, right?
I'm sorry?
I'll have to at least refresh the dashboard somewhere.
You will have to, sorry, I'm not able to understand your, just guys, give me a minute. Let me connect to my data plan. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
And can you just make a change here so that we can understand this?
I will make a change, but because what? Oh, just give me a minute. Let me create.
By change we.
Yes, can you all hear my voice?
Yeah.
Okay, so guys, now here I can change the data, but again, what you have to understand here is, guys, this data has 700 rows. Now, which one will we go and search?
How about using the filter on month name and delete all the December months?
So probably, what if I change this month name?
Using filter on month name, how about just select the December and delete all the rows, and so that the rows gets 700 rows will comes down, right? And let's be able to see whether it might change on the dashboard.
It should actually change.
Yeah, and that's what I think Priyanka is.
Exactly, because what she says is that I am changing, it should not, because that is what is a Power BI's job. So Power BI should not ask you to do it manually, because that doesn't make any sense. If that is the thing, we will use Excel. So that is, we should not do it. So here, where is the month? Just a second, where is it? It's still gone, month. Okay, here, as you said, let's see if we can do that change. So you're saying that let's remove the December. Let's go here and remove all the December and just check. So let's remove December. Okay. Let's remove December. And I will say we're not able to. There should be an OK option. Why am I not able to go there is my question. Okay, let's see. Can I rename it here?
Try to sort it directly by by December, then delete it.
No, I have to say OK. I'm unable to see that OK option there. Okay. That corner. Let's see. I'm sorry. Let's see.
We can just select December, unselect December, and then enter.
Yes. Select all and just select December and see. Yeah. I have to click OK, guys.
Try to
wait.
Press enter.
Wait. Enter me, it doesn't work like that. Just a second. Wait.
No, just
wait.
Just December and you will get OK option.
Or else you can make a changes in different tab, like a unit sold.
Yes, that's fine.
Yeah,
Let's
that will
take
be fine.
different column. You can select country. Or
December,
wait, guys, wait. Let me figure out. Let's see how I can do it. December, how can I? Still not able to do it.
Ma'am, this particular data you have taken from that trial version.
Sorry?
This particular data you have taken from that trial version template?
Yes. Let's remove the Canada. If I'm removing Canada, let's see if I can do this. Okay. So I removed the country Canada only. Now let's go to the visualization and see if I can figure it out. Okay.
Yeah,
so now here, do I have Canada? Now let's create one visualization and see. Okay. Okay. Now I will select take this financials. Here I will take the country. Take a new visualization and see. I will take the country and I will take the year. Let's see.
Canada is there.
Even in my diagram, Canada is there.
Okay. So let's go to visualization and see if Canada is there. Okay, let me go and see because.
Ma'am, I think we can't add it in this data because this is
yes.
It's not a paid version.
True. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes, guys, I'm very sorry. Yes, I've been working with you. Yes. So guys, because this is already a stored data for sample, I can't change the sample data, guys. I'm very sorry. Thank you so much. Yes, this is the one of the concerns. Why I'm worried. So guys, the reason why I'm unable to do here is because it is already a saved data and it is a sample data that I'm using. That is the reason why I think I'm not able to make the changes. Let's see if I can make it again. Okay, let's say okay, and let's see. Okay, can I remove this and see? Let's see if I can do it again. Just check. Is it still going? Okay, when I'm applying it, this is gone. Okay.
In the data set is going, but in the visualization,
It
still
is
shows.
not going because
Yeah.
Let's see. Why is it not going? Generally, it should go. Is it because it's a sample data? It's not going. I'm just checking that only.
Okay, no problem. Then I'll recheck in
Ma'am,
my
I think
live.
we need to
Just
delete the
see.
data. Filtering will not remove the data.
No, because the data made is because it's a sample data that we have picked up, which is why it is not letting me add this date changes, is what I'm assuming. Because it's a sample data that is already fixed, it is only for practice purpose that they have given us. That could be one of the reason why I'm unable to, because I'm editing the data here, but it is not showing it in the visualization. One could be the reason why, because it is not the.
How about let's go to financials 3 as it is a
Same data, right?
Yes, same data.
Data is getting edited here, but it is not able to show it in the visualization. That is what I'm telling. The data has been edited there. If you even go to this data, I'm editing it there. There's no Canada there. But when I'm doing it here, it is not reflecting the change.
Just a small suggestion. If we can use any other instead of financials,
Other data, that is what I'm saying, that because it is not our data, I'm unable to edit the
No,
data.
I'm
Even
saying-
if I
Can you please download directly from the Google the financial data?
Okay. Or can you just delete the data? Let's see how it goes.
You can load it directly into the Power BI. I can.
Let's see. There was one data with me. I don't know why it's not coming. Data.
That's okay. I'll try my
Yeah, please. I'll
confirm.
just try one last time, and
We
if it's not
can
working,
carry
then
on.
we will leave it.
Yes.
One last time I will see, because I did have some data with me. Just to give me a minute. Because okay, where is this data? This is on my desktop under Azure. Okay, let's see. I will just don't save. Okay, we'll just take one new data and see if I can work on it. Just a second, okay? I'm just starting from the scratch. Power BI desktop. Okay. Okay, guys. So what I have done is I have again started from the scratch. Let's see if I can get the data. Let's load data. This data.
So for existing, click the get data, and accordingly we need to select the source.
Sorry, sure.
For existing database, we have to click on the get data, right?
So I'm just seeing. Let's see if I can transform the data. Okay, so guys, here what I have done is I have taken the data. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, ma'am, we can see your
Yes.
screen.
Okay, so what I've done is I have taken this data from another powerful Tableau. This is the data that is there. So this is a cats and dogs percentage in the US, in the United States of America. This is the data. All the location, all the states of the US, number of households and pets and everything is given here.
We are not able to see the data.
We are not able to see the data. Yeah, I think the screen is.
Click on apply changes.
So column C here, cat population, mean cats, cat
It has
owning.
come. It has come.
the data is came. Data is that I'm able to get the data, but I'm not able to show it in the visualization. Let's see here. One last attempt, we'll see, guys. Okay, I will close and apply. I will apply this. Why is it closing? Okay, let's see if I am able to. Okay, can I get the data? Yes. So guys, can you all see my screen?
Yes.
So this is the data that is with me. Let's see if we can work on this data. Okay, so now what will I do is I will see if I can create one dashboard now. So let's assume I take location and I take the number of households in thousands. Okay, I'm able to get this data. Okay, let's assume I have got this data. Okay, now if I remove one state, I should be able to view it here, right? So let's see, can I do that? I'll go to this location. I will remove blank. I will remove Alabama and I will say, okay. So I have removed Alabama from this state. Okay, now let's, and I will say, this is the problem. I'm unable to select this. Okay, do you see this here tick mark, guys? So this should be accepted. Without that,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
not able to.
That is for applying the changes.
That is what I made a change here. No, I want it to
Yeah,
apply.
yeah.
That is when I'll be able to get it in that data visualization.
Yes.
So I'm not able to select this. Can I do this from here? No, I'm unable to select the tick mark. So guys, now if I remove it and I again take the location and some number and see, can I get it?
No, not still showing, ma'am.
It's showing Alabama. So I'm not able to, because it's not tick mark, I'm unable to make the change here. It is not applying. But if you want to apply, you just have to select the tick mark. I don't know why I'm not able to apply. So guys, here I have taken some random data from Google only, guys. I've not even taken the data from Power BI. Taken some other data which is not even a part of Power BI. And we can also create visualizations here also. That is also possible, guys. Are you able to understand what I'm doing? So this is not a Power BI data at all. I've taken some random data from somewhere. But the only difference here is, here you don't need to create a report and then prepare a dashboard. You can directly prepare a dashboard. Like for example, now I will take one more saying total number of, there is a total number of
But
pet households. In this, I will take
can't
cat
see-
owning house. I'm sorry?
In this, you can't see Alabama, which you had unticked, right?
Alabama is not here, but someone said it is there, but I'm not.
Yeah.
So, ma'am, if you just see that down arrow na, in that pie chart, you would be able to. And yeah, so I
Alabama
think
is gone.
No, it is
It's not
there.
there.
It is there.
It was there up.
It's
Yeah,
there, it's here,
third
it's
one.
here.
Oh, yeah.
Alabama.
That's what I said. It's there.
It's here. Dog owning, cat owning. So here I have taken cat owning households, pet households, and also take dog owning households, guys. Do you see this? What I have done? So like that, I'm creating the dashboards. Are you able to understand now what I have done, guys? You can create a number of dashboards like this.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, yes, please go ahead.
Ma'am, you have to delete the Alabama details.
I have deleted it. No,
Done.
I have unselected it.
No, no, you are only filtering to Alabama details.
Ma'am,
Okay.
see, nothing doesn't matter. Unless and until I'm unable to select this check mark, the changes are not applied. That is what I'm telling you.
No, no, from data you have to
see the
delete.
cross mark? Can you go for the cross mark?
That is also not accepting. It is only
No,
going
it's
there, but I'm
active.
unable to do anything.
Okay.
Because the
Can
data
you
is
just
kind
delete and let's see? We can.
let's see.
I
Can
think,
Select
ma'am,
the Alabama, all the countries and delete Alabama. Unselect remaining countries. Unselect remaining countries.
Wait. If I just delete, should I delete? Okay, hold on. Let's see. If I just delete Oregon, will I be able to not see Oregon or the related data? delete the location. Okay, let's delete it and see. Okay, let's see. Can I see this location? Is it gone? Is the location completely gone? Okay, the location itself is gone. I'm unable to record. Delete one. The whole location itself is gone. Do you see this?
All the locations are gone.
All the locations are gone. Okay, chalo, locations are gone. Let's see if I'm able to not see locations yet. Yeah, see. Now it is updated. No location. The whole column is gone. So this will not work.
Only thing we need to delete the state, not the column.
Yes, because of that did not happen, and I was able to. The whole location is gone. This column. Okay. Okay. Anyways, guys, did you understand what I'm trying to do? Yeah. I'm sorry, guys.
Can we undo?
I'm not able to undo. I have to again start from the scratch. I can't, because it's not letting me accept or not accept the changes, right? It should accept the tick mark or the cross check. But again, guys, did you understand the concept, what I'm trying to do here? So that we were creating the dashboard. And once you create dashboard, you can send it to the concerned people. Okay, guys. So here, if you notice, you can also add text if you want to add text and write something in it, guys. You can also create such dashboards.
Ma'am, we can remove from transform data. The country is.
Guys, I would recommend please do it yourself when you're take a sample data and you can do it yourself, please. Okay.
And are these dashboards that we just created the individual the individual graphs in it? Can we copy and paste it into another applications like PowerPoint?
You can you can actually you can import it, right? If you go here, you can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, you can actually export it however you want.
But I see there's the only option I see is PDF. So I was talking more like
you can save as, and you can probably say like this, and you can also paste it wherever you want, like an image. You can just save it like this, and you can open it and you can put it anywhere you want. That also can be done.
Okay.
Or else you can just.
I have one question.
Yes, please.
Means how we have to decide which tool should be used at what time or for what purpose? Means for Tableau, when we should use Tableau, when we should use Power BI.
Okay, to answer this question, point number one, please note that it is not our decision to choose a tool. The reason being, organizations they will not have multiple tools like what I'm showing here. Okay, if your company has Power BI, they would not have Tableau. The company has Tableau, they would not have Power BI because they both are BI tools only. Okay, so it's not our decision to choose which file to use where or which tool to use where. It is a company's decision only here.
Okay, we should be, as a BA, we should be well versed with all tools.
Not well versed, you should have a decent knowledge enough. See, as long in this, for example, Power BI, as long as you're able to extract the data, edit the required data and create a dashboard, we are good to go. But a data analyst will do a lot more in it. He will sort the data, he'll prioritize the data, he will refine the data, do a lot more in it. So as a business analyst, if you're able to create a dashboard for communicating your work to the concerned stakeholders, we are good to go. Apart from that, we will not use anything in any extra features with Power BI.
Okay.
So what happens is when you're using a tool, depending on the role that you take up, the usage limitations will increase or decrease.
Yeah, which is the first, Tableau or Power BI?
First in the sense?
I mean, sense of what is the market, the today market? Tableau?
Both are used parallelly. Depends. Both are used parallelly. At least I haven't seen which is first, which is second. I've used the importance depending on the client requirement, they will install it. There's nothing like, we will not even advise. See, what you need to understand is, it is not even our point to even advise which tool to use. That is not our, see, whatever tool you have, you'll create reports. Because this is not a core job of a BA. Which is why we will not even get into this area.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Can we export? Can we Excel file and do this in this particular in Power BI?
You want to use again. See, if you go to this file, you can save as, or you can publish it. When you publish it, it will publish in Power BI only.
No,
You
no, no,
can
no. I'm asking if you have used that financial that sheet which you are using for that practice. If I want to use any Excel file,
I've
there
used
is a
Excel
data
file
in
only.
Excel.
I have, see, what cats and dogs, this is an Excel file only we have imported, no? See here, do you see this get Excel workbook?
Yeah.
Select that and you can select the Excel workbook.
Okay, great. Fine.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, right now what we have done, we were having 4 options, means one was to import from SQL and another 4. So each time this will be only the 4 options, or condition may occur where we have to directly means insert the data.
Yes, these are the 4 options that you will have.
Okay,
Get the data from the data source, get the data from your Excel, get the data from any other source, and use the sample data. Generally, sample data will not be used in a paid version, because the trial version you have that option, but once it is you paid for it, you might not use any more sample data.
Okay, no, ma'am, my question is further I want to ask that, since we are not preparing any new data, means we can't enter any thing Power BI.
New data in the sense?
Means each time we have to import from other 4 options, means we not
if you want,
preparing any new.
You can also enter the data, no? You can also enter the data. You can create a data like this and also enter.
Okay.
You can create a data like this also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you.
Welcome.
Ma'am, I have one question, but we'll be getting this data from our stakeholders. No? Whatever means we will have to get that data from.
Not necessary all the time, because sometimes the data is also available in your organization. If that data only report you will create. You don't have to get the data from the stakeholders. The data is sometimes whatever current data you have, you might have to take decisions on the data. It's not like every time you will get it from the stakeholders.
Data will be provided by data analyst, right?
No. Data analysts are the people who will clean the data. They will not provide you the data. Data is already there and saved in your database or some other areas.
Okay, ma'am.
They'll only clean it. They'll only work on the data.
Ma'am, we do not have to create the raw, like all this thing.
You don't have to create?
Yes, we don't, right? We just have to take the raw data and
yeah. We don't clean the data.
visualization.
So that is no. We don't take the data and we don't clean it. Whatever data you have, you will start working on it.
Can you show us how to clean the data as well for a data?
We can't do it, Ishwar. We can only edit the columns and rows, Ishwar. We can't clean the data, because for that you need to run through some queries, which is not a part of a BA, and I haven't used it ever also.
Oh.
That is exclusively done by a data analyst.
Oh. So to become a data analyst, you have to have a good understanding.
Data business analyst, that's another field altogether, other career altogether. Data analytics. Okay, guys. Any other questions?
No.
Can you please
guys,
show,
yes.
Yeah.
What is cross report?
What is
cross report in visualization?
Cross reporting is where you're trying to get the reports from different sources in different formats. So let's assume if I'm trying to compare 2 Excel sheets, that is okay. If I'm trying to compare an Excel versus a Word, an Excel versus another format, that could be cross reporting, where you're trying to get the data, compare the data, and try to use from different sources. Like for example, one data can be in the SQL server, another one can be saved on your computer. So that is the cross, using multiple formats, multiple sources is called as, in my assumption, cross data.
And you mentioned that previously that we have you showed something on entity relationship.
Mm.
Could you please go to that place now? Yes. So here you have a table called states.
Yes, that's a data. That's an entity. That's like the original data. That is how it has been named. Yes.
Yes. If there is another entity named this have the same table with the same column, or we can some multi at my organization. They might multi call like cat owning whole population. Case scenario, how are we going to merge the data? Can we do it here?
Yes, the concerned people can not merge, can create a relationship between different tables here. Yes, that is also possible.
Are we going to do it, or someone?
No, we won't do it.
Okay.
We won't do it, but you can merge because one more reason why we won't is because we don't have another table here, another data set here. We have only one data set from where we are using it.
No, as a BA, do I have to do that?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Ma'am, question.
Yes, please.
Here it's a free version what we are using for practice. So
Trial version, 15 days.
Okay, yeah, 15 days. So we have depend on that only one Excel sheet which is here, and we'll have to try different combinations, or we can extract I can extract my personal data.
Don't extract your personal data, Harsha. That is what I told you earlier also. Please do not use your personal data because we never know who will be using it in the other end. Please do not use the sample data available because it's only for practice, Harsha. Okay. Once you get a hang of this tool, you don't even have to worry about it. Don't use your personal data at all.
Okay.
Okay. And Pallavi asked, yes.
What are practice?
Sorry, Harsha.
It's a trial version for 15 days. What means if I practice?
You can use any other login credentials and use it, Harshad. You can use some other Gmail account or something and you can create one more account.
Math class is over. You will teach something more.
Water. I'm sorry, guys. Pallavi asked me a question stating, Pallavi, as a BA, do we have to use this tool? Pallavi, it is very important to use this tool, but it is not like compulsory because it all depends on the company to company, Pallavi. Some companies might not use this tool wherein you do have no other choice not to use it. But knowing it or being aware of it is very important for a business activity. Guys, Rohini, please mute yourself. I see you're talking to somebody. Please mute if you're not talking here. Guys, yes, the class is over. If you have no doubts, yes, the class has been completed. You can log out. And if you have any questions, you can talk to me, guys.
Are we going to use in the home section?
I'm sorry, Ishwar.
Are we going to use Dataverse?
Dataverse? No, we will not. Will not, the ones which I've not explained, we won't use them at all, Ishwar. And even what I've explained is a little higher level only. Because even this also we won't do it. We'll only just take it and we'll finish it.
Ma'am, means business analyst, we need not to add or anything into the data or edit anything from the data, right?
No, generally we don't do it.
We'll only do the sorting analysis.
We'll only view the data and create the dashboards. And if we want to we want to edit the data, minor additions we only is accepted.
Okay.
Yes, Rahul, once you do a visualization, you have to explain to the stakeholder by having a conference call or some kind of other. You have to explain, yes.
Yeah, Sangeeta, can I have your number, please?
Sure. My number is 799.
799.
Again 799.
Okay.
2880.
Okay. How to prefix +91 for India?
Yes.
Right. Thank you.
Ma'am, I have a question. What
Yes.
sort of questions? what
Please
sort of
repeat your number.
799 799 2880.
For that number, we are having the WhatsApp.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, Ji.
Yes. Suren, we have a doubts clarification session that we have, Suren. So my recommendations, you can join there and you can ask your questions there. That would be better.
I was asking what sort of questions being asked during the interview?
Probably they'll
regarding
ask you the navigation of it. They'll ask you how do you create the visualizations. They might ask you what kind of visualization techniques would be there. That kind of questions might be asked.
Visualization, which are?
What you have that, map, graph, pie chart.
Okay, okay.
So they will ask you how do you edit the data? What are the features that we have? All that kind of questions might be asked.
Actually, didn't got the about the Tableau knowledge. We didn't get the link to how the session will happen.
Same link. This is the same link for that also you use for Tableau also.
Okay, but previously, at the time of Tableau session, credentials was not created. Post the Tableau.
It is there in the library section. If you go to the library section, there you will find it.
Section, after creating of my credentials, on the session.
That is there, Shiva. If you go to library, the credentials are given there. That is what I'm
Yeah,
telling
ma'am. Yeah, it is there, but see, the session has already done previously. Like I think,
again, it will happen
last
next
week.
month, Rupesh. Every month, these 4 sessions will be repetitive.
Okay, the same, like 20th of December. 9th,
Every month, yes, every month we will have these sessions.
Hello, ma'am. Sorry to interrupt. I wanted to ask, like, just suggest us some like projects regarding Power BI.
See, Power BI ke liye you only need the data. So if you're able to get the data from the Google, you can practice that.
And also, ma'am, the relations which you make itself, like being a data and business analyst, will we have to like practice in making the relation?
No, we don't have to. That is job of a database administrator. We will not. We will not touch that. Okay, guys, clear?
Question.
Yes, Priya.
See,
I'm sorry.
my analytics team, they send us the data, but then it's like we have two category accounts. One is CIB, non-eligible base. So CIB that subheading, they give me two bill base. CIB is nothing but internet banking, and CIB non-eligible base. Like it doesn't take. I mean, Power BI doesn't take these columns. So I naming every again keep.
Suren, same. You can look at the schedule, Suren, and you can join the next Power BI class because it's the same content that will be taught in the next section also. So you can log in there and you can join again. You can attend the class a number of times, no problem at all.
Can you explain how to download the tool?
Just go to your Google and say Power BI trial, Power BI desktop trial version.
Actually, my network was unstable before 5 minutes. So can you please explain just before 5 minutes what? After that,
I am just clearing the doubts, nothing else, Manshu.
Okay, nothing else. No, okay.
Just clearing the doubts.
Okay, no issue. So is the session ends now?
Yes. The session has ended. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry, I think.
Okay, guys, then thank you so much for your time. Then we'll end the session and then we'll connect again and for another session. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ma'am, what about the other supporting tools like Taboola and Jira? That is
It will happen every Sunday. Next Sunday, one more session.
Acha, the separate, every Sunday we are taking
Yes.
one tool. Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for your time.
Thank you.